Well, hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee, and today I'm going to show you how I make I do this every year, and I'm surprised I have never done a video on it, but I just whip it together real quick. It's my Christmas bread, Walnut Cranberry Christmas bread, and it's a yeast bread, and it's delicious. So I'm going to show you how I make that because I need to make some, and it freezes great, so you can make it early, put it in your freezer, perfect. And this is how I do this, okay? I'm going to need, let my water run warm. You want warm water. But I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of yeast in my mixing bowl. And I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar, and that will feed that yeast. And then I'm going to do a cup and 1 cup and 3/4 of warm water. Okay. Now we're just going to let that proof. Now, you don't have to do that step. If you don't want to do it this way, you can mix it all into your flour and, get busy mixing it. But I like to proof mine because that way I know my yeast is alive. You don't want to put all your stuff in there and then find out you've killed your yeast. So this is just, and it takes about 10 minutes, but you know what? Perfect. Then you know your yeast is alive. Okay, friends, now that I know my yeast is proofed, okay, I'm going to do 4 cups of flour in there. Just put it right in there. There's 4 cups. I might need to add a little bit more, so I'm going to leave that set aside. I'm also, on top of that flour, I'm going to stick 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay? In this recipe, there's no oil that goes in here. This is just like a rustic bread. But I am going to put my 2 cups of walnuts and dried cranberries in there. Okay, I mix this all together. This is just as easy. It's easy peasy. Okay, plug this in. All right, I'm gonna start mixing this. You don't want to mix this any higher than 2. So when this is done mixing, I'll bring you back. Okay, friends, I'm gonna scrape down the size of this bowl, because I added a little bit more flour to it. And you might have to add it. It's going to be a shaggy dough, but you don't want it wet. And this is still a little wet. It just depends on the day. How much humidity is in the air, whatever. I'm going to add just a dot more on top of this. I'm only adding like a tablespoon at a time because it will come together rather quick. Okay, friends. That turned out perfect. And it's a little sticky, and that's what you want. Okay, so let me take this off. Get that piece off there. We're going to move this. I'm going to show this to you, but let me move this. All right, you can see that. We're just going to scrape those sides. I'm not taking this out of this bowl. I'm just going to scrape this down, turn it over, see how it turns over nicely? Turn it over. Can you see that? See how it turns in there? Turn it over a little bit, and I'm just going to let it sit right in this pan, right in this bowl, and double in size. It'll take about a good hour, and it'll be all set. So there you have it. Let me get that in there. I want that all in there. All right, see that? Beautiful. That's what you want to see. All right, so is what we're gonna do is I am going to, and somebody had asked me, because I buy shower caps. I use shower caps all the time to cover foods, you know, all kinds of stuff. So this, friends, is one of the shower caps that I bought. I buy them from Amazon, and I get the extra heavy duty ones. So, and the extra large ones, they fit on my bread bowls because I like to put them on here. I cover a lot of stuff with. Some things I even wrap in them. Anyway, this is going to sit right here on the counter, friends, for about an hour, and I'll bring it back when that's risen, and we'll get baking the bread. Okay, friends, this is all ready. It's risen. You can see it. It's beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do, you can use flour, but I'm just going to put a little oil in my hands, rub them together, and I'm just going to get this out of here. Okay? Put a little oil on your table, because it is sticky. And that's okay. It's supposed to be, you know. All right. Okay. So, we're just going to flatten it just a little. You can see in there that the walnuts and the cranberries are all in there really good. Okay, I need my little flat thing here. Where is she? Okay. We're just going to roll this up. Just going to roll it. Okay. Nice. Crunch it. I've got my, put it right in there. Okay, this is going to make a nice big loaf. And that's all you got to do. So I've got my oven set to 350. This is going to bake for about 25-30 minutes. But while my oven is preheating, I'm just going to cover this wherever I put my cap there. I'm just going to cover this and let it rise a little bit in there. So there you have it. When that is done baking, friends, I will bring you back and I'll show you how beautiful that turns out. Okay, friends, look at the beautiful loaf of walnut cranberry bread. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut a nice piece off here for you to see. Absolutely. This is wonderful. Take a look, friends, at all the goodies in there, the walnuts and the cranberries. It's just absolutely beautiful. You put a little slice of butter on that, and it will be wonderful. I'm telling you, your family's going to love this. So easy to put together, very few ingredients, and it's delicious. So there you have it, friends. I hope you give this recipe a try. It does freeze very well for the holidays, and thanks for watching.